Hi, PCMA GMC. This is Molly Widges. I'm your current president-elect and will be serving as your 2021 president, coming to you live from my home, as I'm sure a lot of you have been as well. I hope that everybody out there is doing okay and know that the chapter is here to support you in whatever stage of this craziness that you're in. And if there's any way we can support you more, please let us know. So with that, I come to you with an announcement and some future forward planning news. So what you're going to see coming out of PCMA starting July 1st will be some bylaw changes. And I know when we say bylaw changes, it sounds scary, but I want to tell you about how we got here and where we're going. So in 2019, December, Rachel Riggs, our current president, brought the board together for a really great strategic planning session. And we thought about ways that PCMA GMC is unique, not only in the Midwest community, but also amongst PCMA chapters, and things we could use to really leverage the energy we have around volunteerism, engagement, what makes us unique, and how we can keep moving things into the future. And we looked at all the committees, we looked at all the efforts we were doing, the quarterly meetings, everything in a whole bucket. And we came up with some really great ideas of ways we can keep thinking towards the future. Now, fast forward to right now, obviously this year's turned out a little bit differently. So debated moving any of those initiatives forward for 21 and if we should cause any more change than there's already been going on. And after consulting with different committees, I sat on every committee meeting, talked to a lot of our chairs, talked to our current board and a lot of our members about what they were doing and what was working and maybe things that we could look to improve. Came to the decision that we can make some tweaks to our bylaws that could make us a little bit more flexible and potentially enhance our engagement through reducing some duplication and effort on some of the committees, maybe having some more flexibility there to keep moving us into the future, whatever this is going to look like. So with that, I want to let you know the changes that we're considering making for the bylaws, and they'll be for member consideration, and so let me go from there. So one thing we're looking to change is that we have all 9 of our committees currently spelled out in our bylaws, which means that we have to keep operating all 9 committees, even as times change. And so what we're looking to do is eliminate that language, but in that we don't want to eliminate committees. So we want to create synergy around the functions that we're already doing, like membership and education and events and sponsorship and community service and communications. And all those wonderful things we do as a chapter that make us so special, but looking at maybe is there synergy between different committees to combine to work under one common goal. So that's one thing that we're looking at, is to remove the language of the 9 committees and leave ourselves more open to create different committee structures as they're needed, but not eliminate committees. We'll continue to have our year-long term committees, chairs, and have those important functions that we enjoy today. To align with that flexible strategy, we're also looking at changing the number of board of director seats from 8 to 6. And in doing that, we feel like we'll be able to get a little bit more nailed down strategic. We still want to hear the voice of the member, but we also felt like that would help us become a stronger leadership unit. So those are the different bylaw changes that we're considering. They'll be up for membership vote. We can't make any changes in the committee structure or any of those other changes until we look at our bylaws and decide on that. So what are the next steps? July 1st, you're going to see an email come out with the website with resources, the Q&A doc that the board put love and care into to try to answer any questions you might have, and some resources for you to consider. On July 15th, we're going to hold a town hall for discussion around any questions you may have. And on August 1st, we're going to have a vote. And during that vote, we just need 210 of our active members to vote either way, and we will see if we want to make these changes or not. So I ask for your openness and consideration. I ask if you have any questions, your board and myself are available to answer. I ask you to read through the materials and just think through it. And I really think that this could be a great mechanism to increase engagement in our chapter, align around more strategic and common goals, make volunteerism a little bit more fun and a little bit easier, and really move us into the future with a more flexible structure that can react to whatever's to come. So thank you and have a great day.